When I was about 12 years old, after school one evening, there was this particular boy who used to come to school, and he was, in those days, at that time, he drives a car to school, so his parents was what you call rich, well off, have money. And these girls, there were these two girls fighting over him. At the time, I was about 12 years old, and these girls were fighting, and me and my friend Marva was passing, close to where the boy was, and they were fighting, and you know what he said? Oh, I don't want none of those girls. So let them fight, because I don't want neither one of them. In a couple of months, I'm leaving to London, and they're gonna be a distant memory. So I don't want none of them. So let them fight. And he sat there and he watched them fight. And in no time, one of the girls stabbed one of the other girl with an ice pick. And after she stabbed her in her chest with the ice pick, she was trying to run away. And those friends of the friends hold her, and some other girls hold her, the girlfriends hold her down until the police come, because she was trying to run away after she killed the girl. And she stabbed her up and killed her on the spot. Stab her to death right there on the spot. I witnessed it with my own eyes. And the cops come and they took her. So I believe that girls. You know what? How you doing, Tom? No, honey. It's on the ground. Look at the size of that. Comparing to the size of this one. Be kind to each other. Love yourself. Spend the rest of her life in jail. I believe that probably she's still in jail, because the other girl never make it out. She died on the spot. And guess what happened? In 3 months' time, his name was David. David left, went to London to pursue a career he wanted to be a lawyer. Okay? So he went to abroad to become a lawyer. One of the girls ended up in jail, her life is over, and the other one is 6 feet under, dead. The moral of the story: never, 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 never fight over a man. Never. And I never understand why a woman would be fighting another woman and they're not doing anything to the guy. They wouldn't even curse out the guy. They're fighting the other girl, and they don't understand that how if he didn't pursue her, they wouldn't be together. And he has to agree to be with that person, right? And I never understand it. I just never understand it. You have this guy cheating on the girl and his wife with another girl, and when the wife find the girl, she want to beat the girl up and fight the girl and beat her up and punch her in the face and do all kind of things to the girl. But they never thought about that woman didn't break any promises to you. Your husband is the one who's at fault. And 90% of the time, these girls don't even know that they're married. I mean, some girls are really barefaced. Some girls don't care whether you're married or anything. Sometimes they don't care whether you're a married person or you're in a relationship or anything. They don't care about that. But why is it that they always want to beat the girl up and not the guy who is at fault, who break the promise to them? I never understand that. Never, never understand it. Never. Never, never understand it. So, I made myself a promise that day at age 12 that I will never ever fight over a man. And if it come to the test, I always live by this. And I said, if my husband come in and said to me, or my boyfriend at the time, 12 years old, I made myself a promise that I would never put my hand on another woman because of my husband or boyfriend or whatever. Because if he did not agree to be with this person, they wouldn't be together, right? And 90% of the time, the woman is at the losing end. You understand? Because two women start fight, you might lose a high. Okay, you might even lose your life. So don't ever fight over a man. If you want to go, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. But don't ever embarrass yourself by fighting for that guy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because they laugh at you in the end. They laugh at you. So, I'm in age right now. Okay? And I have never in my life fight another woman for a man. Okay? When I was in high school, I have this boyfriend, and this other girl like him, and she come to me and she said to me, Victoria, I like him. I like David. And I said, you do? She said, yes, I like him, and I know you guys are friends. I don't know what kind of friends. And I said, well, did you talk to him? She said, no, I'm asking you if it's okay for me to talk to him, because you guys are just friends. And I said, well, you're gonna have to ask him that. And she said to me, okay, I'll ask him. And she walked right over to him and said to him, so, what kind of relationship you have with Vicky? And I said, well, he said, oh, we're friends. And I said, well, so he come over to me and said to me, she's brazen. She asked me straight up if you and I are dating, and I just said, we're just friends. And we're just friends, right? And I said, well, I guess we're just friends, because at that time I wasn't sleeping with anybody because I was afraid that I might get pregnant, because my mother took me to the clinic. You understand? She took me to the clinic, okay? And she looked for there was this young girl. It's like everything just fall into place. Right? I went there to get my vaccine for school and stuff, and when we go there was this young girl there. Her stomach was so big, and my mother said, look at that girl. And I said, what girl? That one? She said, yes, the pregnant girl over there. And I said, oh, okay, she's pregnant. And she said, look at that broad head pitney over there. You see how that kid head is big? She's gonna have to push out a big head pitney like that through her pee-pee. Okay? So, when a boy is coming to you and telling you that, oh, he loves you, let him go about his business, because that is what he's gonna put in your stomach. And then you're gonna have to push that through your pee-pee. Did you know that when I get home that evening, I take a glass to look to see where that could come from? And there was nothing there for that to come out. So for that reason, I have boyfriends, but I'm not going anywhere with them. There was nothing happening there, baby. So we end up to be just friends all the time, because there ain't no way I'm gonna do that. Okay? So my mother was really, she was something else. So for that was something that just lived with me right through high school. I have lots of friends. I was with the boys all the time, and I know their secret. Okay? All the guys were talking to me, but I'm not sleeping with neither one of them. But I know their secret. There was these two boys, that used to walk together, and Stephen Chin, and another one, what's his name? Ishmael. They used to walk together. There was these two boys, two friends that walked together all the time. And both of them were handsome looking boys, but they will only talk to ugly girls because they said that the ugly ones will easier to give them some than a pretty girl, because they said the pretty girl, oh, she's not gonna wanna give it up, but the ugly girl is gonna be so happy that we're talking to her, so she'll give it up. So you see, I talk to all of these boys, so I know what they give, I know how they think. So there's no way I was going to be part of that givey. So I did not rank in that at all. Things that boys do to get into a girl's panty. And I remember John told Rebecca that he was gonna die if she didn't help him out, because it doesn't just go away like that. He'll die overnight. And we were at a party, and Rebecca come and said to me, Vicky, are you sure he's gonna die? Because we were kissing, and then his pee-pee, and now he's telling me that he's gonna die if I don't. I said, he's not gonna die, okay? He's not gonna die. He'll be all right. Trust me, honey. Let him. Don't do it. And she and I left. We leave. We went home, right? And we went home, and the next day we saw him, and she was like, oh, you were right. She said, you were right. At that time I was about 16, and I was staying at my brother. We went at this party with the girl. This girl used to live next door, Rebecca. And I'm telling you, she said to me, he's alive. And I said, yes, I told you he's not gonna die. He only tell you that because he want you to do that. But don't ever do something that you don't want to do or you're not comfortable doing. So I was really smart for my young age. Yeah. My mother made sure that she let you know the ins and outs. She was very, very vocal about it. So you can't say, oh, I didn't understand. No, you understand very well, all right? Because she used graphic picture to let you see what she's talking about, okay? She took me to the clinic. She chose a pregnant woman, and she chose the baby with the biggest head to show me that in a couple of weeks, him say, oh, she's almost 9 months now. In a few weeks from now, she's gonna have that baby. And that big head kid over there is what's gonna come out of your pee-pee. And can you imagine how I felt? But you know what? It kept me grounded, so I know myself, all right? And it keep me grounded from doing stupid things. Maybe I would have 100 kids now, or have 5 or 6 kids for 5 different men. But thank God, not more. God, for Jesus, my mother made sure that did not happen.